What's up, guys? It's your girl Dad, and I'm finally back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do extra long nails and making sure you achieve that apex when you do these very long nails that can easily break. So I didn't get a chance to record the first nail, but as you can see, when I turned the nail and look from the side, it does have an apex. So let's get right into this video. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and so you'll be entered in the giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'm taking a big bead. I think I'm using like a size 14 brush. I'm taking a big bead, making sure that it's not too wet but not too runny, and that's why I kind of just let my powder sit on my brush for about 5-10 seconds. Different products possibly longer. So I just make sure that, I wait for 5 seconds. Then I place it on the nail so that I can have control with my bead. And as you can see, I do. And I'm just working it down the nail, slightly pulling it until I get it to the bottom of the nail. And then once I do get to the bottom of the nail, if I have any excess, I'll just take it off at the bottom. But that's the way I like to smooth out my nail. It just kind of gradually smooth it down. Use a big bead. I think I'm working with like 2 beads for this set. So I'm doing a really big bead, and then I'm doing a medium bead after that to complete the nail. And then on some nails, you do see me go back in, add a little bit more in the stress area where I need to make sure my apex is good. Okay, now I'm about to go in with my second bead, and as you can see, it's like a lot smaller than the first bead, more like a medium-sized bead, because I wanted to be able to get the cuticle, lay how I want to, but plus create my apex. And as you can see, I go from like I pull down on one side, but then I go to the other side. I never pull down from one side and then just go left to right. I always pull my middle down last, because a lot of times if you pull your middle down, if you do like one side and then you pull your middle down, sometimes it kind of goes over to the side and gets on the skin. So if you're having trouble with that, when you're pulling your bead down, start from the left, go to the right, and then go back in the middle. As you can see, that nail does have an apex. It looks great. But I just kind of wanted to perfect that and make sure that I did have enough strength in my stress area, because these nails are long, and they, if you don't have enough strength in that area, they will snap. And it doesn't take much for them to snap. Like most clients, if you don't have a good apex, they'll tell you like, I wasn't even really doing anything. It just kind of broke. I didn't even know. That means you just really didn't have a good apex on your nails. They shouldn't be breaking easily like that. Most of the time, if a client breaks their nail and it's their fault, they know they broke it. If they're just doing stuff and then it just kind of snaps on them and they don't even know, it's probably because they didn't have an apex. But that's not all the time. But in my opinion, when they don't even know they broke a nail or something like that, or was doing something easy and it snapped, your apex wasn't, thick enough. And I'm just going to do the same thing for all the rest of the nails. I'm taking a big bead, pulling it down the nail, waiting until the bead for at least 5 to 10 seconds. Make sure I got control of my bead. And I do sometimes push the acrylic up if it's coming down uneven, so that when I'm pulling, it all lays down evenly. And I don't feel like I have to go back in and add acrylic in certain areas. So if you notice, guys, when I go in with that extra bead to give it a nice strength to that stress area, I never place it at the cuticle area. I'm always placing it at the area where it's like the natural nail and the tip meets, and I just kind of feather it up a little bit. You don't want to keep adding, like after you do one bead at the cuticle area, that's all you need up there. You don't need more. You don't want the cuticle area to be bulked up. You need the thickness where the natural nail and the tip meets. That's it. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you're letting your bead come together and mix together like it's supposed to before you put it on the nail. You should be waiting at least 5 seconds after you mix the powder onto your brush with the monomer before you apply it on the nail. It's going to make a big difference in your application. Also, when you guys see me like hit the sides of my nails, that's me cleaning up the sides with my brush and just making sure that I keep my shape. Most of the time when I'm doing full sets, I never have to foul much as far as like shaping. So you want to keep that in mind, because the better your acrylic application is, the faster you can get through your set. So guys, that's really pretty much it. I done gave you guys all the little tips and tricks as far as laying acrylic on the extra long set. You know, I'm gonna just let you guys watch the rest and see what I'm doing. Just pay very close attention to everything I do, as far as how I lay it, as far as how I pull it, everything. Work on your liquid to powder ratio. That's one thing about doing this method. When you just kind of pull the acrylic down slightly, you gotta know your liquid to powder ratio, because if the bead is too dry, it's gonna dry fast and you're not gonna have time to pull it. And if it's too wet, you won't even have control. So definitely work on that. When you get that down pat, this method to land acrylic would be literally like a piece of cake, and you'll be laying acrylic efficiently and fast, and it's smooth and neat, and you don't even have to do much fouling at the end. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch the rest. Make sure you are subscribing to my channel. I will be doing a cash giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers, so you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss your cash giveaway. You don't want to miss the next video that I have for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Oh, and one more thing before I go. As you can see, I'm changing up the way I'm holding her finger. When it comes to thumbs, sometimes people tend to like kind of pull up on their thumb. And when you're laying acrylic, you want the finger to be going down, not like sitting up, because that'll make it go over on the edges. So sometimes you have to adjust the way you hold your hand. Don't be afraid to kind of like make them move or move your hand differently. Whatever you got to do to lay that acrylic, perfectly or close to perfect as you can without getting it all on the skin and stuff like that. That's what you need to do. If you made it this far in the video, I thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll be coming back with another video soon. Or if you have anything that you would like me to actually show you guys, or show you a tip or trick or anything like that, just let me know down in the comments. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.